Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 13 of Shadows of the Iron Gods. This is the bad luck episode. This is where everyone rolls terribly, and we're going to TPK. So,
Yay!
About time.
yeah,
We did too well last time.
Yeah, you did too well. So, last we left our adventurers, we had defeated a Manticore.
Radticor.
Yes, a Radticor. You had faced off against some rust monsters, and returned to Dinvaya's Clockwork Temple to rest and recuperate. After everyone's healed up, do you guys spend any time doing anything while you're in the temple resting, or
Gavin will probably have another bash at the clock. No, not the clock, the music box.
Yeah, your music box. Absolutely.
Let's see. I even put a rank in my craft mechanical. So Gavin fixes the clock was 17.
17. See if I can find where I actually wrote this down. You still haven't made any progress.
It's a difficult clock.
There's something.
Well, it's a music box for one thing.
I think there's something like you realize maybe you're missing something in this task. You spend an hour or two working on it, and by the end, I think maybe you have an idea of what you want to try next. So write down next time you make this, you get a +4.
Okay.
But right now, you still haven't made any progress on actually fixing it. And I guess we should actually talk about what everyone did on their level ups. Since we hit level 5 last time, and level 5 is kind of a big level for a lot of classes. So none of you, because none of you are like night casters. So
I was gonna say it didn't seem that big for me.
No. So Alexi, what did you do for Gavin?
Well, first the stuff that I get because of level 5ness is I got Bane, which should be fun. I can also discern lies now.
Always useful.
Yeah, and other stuff is essentially the new feat and second level spell. At first I was going to get firearms proficiency with the feat, but then I realized I get a bestow weapon proficiency as a spell. So instead I just got rapid fire.
Nice.
As my feat. And now I can make people shoot lasers or trebuchets or whatever.
Yeah, fight with chainsaws and whatnot.
Yeah, for 5 minutes.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, cool. Jimmy, what did you take with Radit?
Yes, indeed. So at level 5, Radit, the wonderful Unchained Monk, gets Purity of Body, which makes him immune to all diseases, which I believe we actually enacted last episode. Also, as a style strike option, I chose Shattering Punch, which means I can bypass hardness and DR on my Flurry of Blows, which is pretty useful.
That's
considering.
pretty nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, considering we fight a lot of robots and stuff. And the feat I took was Bleeding Attack. So this is for everything that's not a robot, which basically means I can deal an extra 1d4 of bleeding damage to things. So that's pretty fun. But yeah, I think Shattering Punch is the thing I'm most looking forward to using.
Yeah, and so that's
things.
one attack a round?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, okay. So and this is like is this like a massive wind up punch, or is it like a 1-inch punch?
It's kind of like, the way I picture it is you kind of do one which is kind of a soft one, and then you just wham on the inside fist.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Pete, what did you do with Cassie and Stelmaris?
So Cassie, I guess, didn't get that much. Cassie got she got the ability to summon slightly more powerful monsters, which is always useful.
Mhm.
Again, the ability to create a pit underneath enemies. And in terms of feats, I took the fairly useless focusing my spells on conjuration, which is pretty useless. Other than
It's not useless until you get the next feat in that chain.
exactly, and then I'm gonna get augment summon, and then people will fear my eagles even more.
Yes.
But on the other hand, Stelmaris got boost to his stats. He also got the very useful. He traded in some of his natural armor, so he's slightly less tough looking, for the ability to do acid damage with any of his attacks. So
Pretty cool.
Pretty good.
probably worth taking off that natural armor.
Yeah. Is there a reason you went for acid?
Just it seemed to be the most effective.
Okay. I'll keep my opinions to myself.
I did some googling on what is the best elemental damage type.
So yeah, that's cool. So does this acid damage does that manifest physically? Is Stelmaris now does his mouth drip with acidic saliva?
No, I like to imagine that it's sort of a magical acid that just sort of forms in wounds he inflicts.
Okay.
So he's
Cool.
not turning into a xenomorph.
No, I would imagine that he doesn't look that much different.
Yeah. Maybe he looks a little bit slimmer now. But no massive differences.
Yeah.
Okay. And Philip?
So imagine to survive this long, my innate archaeologist luck has increased, and I'm now a lore master, so I can take 10 on knowledge rolls or 20 once a day. And the things I
That's pretty
chose, I can now fire guns proficiently and can cast invisibility, which will be good if you need to hide.
Nice. Yeah. Very cool.
That's very large.
Okay.
That I like it.
So, while you're resting up, I think at some point, you get a messenger. So someone comes by the temple, and Dinvaya lets them in to speak to you. And so there's this little scrawny rat folk. He's got black fur, a very long nose.
That's it of rat folk. I've always been wondering that.
Is what?
Is that singular? Is it still rat folk?
Yes, it's not rat folks. So yeah, there's a rat folk, and he when he's sort of sat down to talk to you, he says, yes, many kind greetings. My leader, Red Tooth, yes, she wants to speak with the four that killed the Manticore.
Yeah, I thought we didn't kill it. I thought it fled, and everyone sort of flee.
Shush! We killed it.
Yeah.
It's gone, isn't it? That's all we need to know. What is
Yes,
it that you just...
Many stories. People saw the fight. You are powerful. Red Tooth use powerful.
So he should.
Thank you for your message. We'll be sure to be on our way, won't we, fellows?
Who is your leader?
Red Tooth.
Red Tooth.
Okay. Do we know anything about this red tooth?
They're the leader.
Yes. But do we know?
So the rat folk leaves, having delivered his message, Dinvire says, "It seems you're making a name for yourselves. That's good. Redtooth has been here, I mean, even longer than I have.
Do we like Redtooth?
She's interesting. She's not like the other gang leaders. Her raiders, they're not in for the power. Many of the Ratfolk were born in Scrapwall, and you see, this is their home. For the longest time, Redtooth almost acted like a police force within the scrapyard, but it's been different since the Lords of Rust came along."
So is she the closest thing to an actual legitimate authority here?
Oh, I certainly wouldn't say that. Redtooth doesn't want to be in charge of Scrapwall. She merely wishes to see her home remain whatever it is she sees in Scrapwall.
Okay, I think I can relate to that.
She wishes stability.
Yes.
Gavin nods approvingly.
All right.
So yeah, what do you guys want to? Do you head straight to Redtooth's headquarters, or are you gonna wait a little bit?
Double checking, Redtooth isn't on our hit list, right?
Well, it was only to investigate because they've been quiet lately.
Yeah.
Was the thing.
The Ratfolk didn't give any indication of why their leader wanted to speak to us then.
Just that you've been making a name for yourself, and Redtooth wanted to speak with you.
Okay.
Fair enough.
A chance for new friends. Yay.
Yeah, I mean, given that they don't seem like a massive bringer of doom and destruction, I'm very willing to have a chat with them.
Yes. The more people who seem opposed to the Lords of Rust we can get on our side, the better.
Absolutely. All right, so do we know exactly? I mean, yeah, there was the map last time, wasn't there? Is it far to Redtooth?
No, it's not very far to Redtooth's headquarters.
Okay.
Where's the map?
Very
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, brilliant. That seems like a relatively short walk. Shall we head off then? Is there anything we need to do before we leave?
I don't think so.
There's nowhere we can buy stuff, is there, in town?
No. Basically, your only option for sort of buying anything is to speak with Dinvire and see if she can craft you something. But she's likely not going to accept money for that. She's going to accept trade.
Okay. No, I don't have anything I can afford yet anyway. Just thinking ahead.
What kind of things are you willing to trade for, Dinvire?
I don't know, anything useful, really. Weapons
not
I
get
can break
any-
down.
Any kind of bonus for bringing back your shield?
We do indeed
that
have
last
your
bit.
shields. That is true.
And I'm very grateful for that.
Yay.
She is letting us stay in her house.
Yeah.
She is also
That is-
acting as a pocket healer.
Yeah.
There is that, yes. All right. Touche, Dinvire, touche. Right.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys.
What town is Redtooth?
It's 3,000 feet. What is that?
Let me
Like
Google that.
that's like a mile.
Bit less, right? Because it's 3 to a yard and it's like 1,500. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, as I now get 5 hours out of mage armor, I'm going to think ahead and cast it now. On the assumption we're going to need it at some point in the next 5 hours.
good shout.
And I'm
Oh,
not
I'm sure it'll be
first 10 minutes
fine.
again.
Yeah. Yes. So it's half a mile away. Will it's
Yeah,
easy
half
to
a
walk.
mile.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you walk across the open part of the scrapyard. You don't get accosted by anyone. It almost looks like some of the sort of random groups of thugs are actually like actively avoiding you. Um,
I
Can we play
stare
that
at
up
potential
walk with a bit more of a strut than usual?
and so you approach Red Tooth's Warren. So let's see if there's a description of. Oh, there's no flavor text. So you find the area where there's sort of a larger concentration of rat folk hanging around, and the messenger who came to see you walks out from a small tunnel that's built into the side of the wall of scrap, and approaches you and says, "Ah, you came. Yes. Come. So sorry for the roof." And just gesturing to the roof is very short. The tunnels are only about like 4 feet high.
And cavernous.
Yeah, so it's good for you and it's good for the rat folk, but I think even Radit will have to duck a little bit.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm 4'6", so that's still
Yeah.
like
Okay.
head
This would
quite
be
low.
a
He's
good
short.
spot for an
I'd be
ambush.
short.
So yeah, Radit, you say that, and the rat folk turns around and says, "Yes, very good for ambushes. Not today though." And he
Well, we
leads
appreciate
that.
he sort of walks into a tunnel and says, "Come."
We come.
We follow. Yeah.
So you walk through, and you can see the tunnels are quite sort of like windings. They sneak around a lot. Every now and then you see like a branch on this tunnel that goes off in another direction. Maybe a rat folk coming the other direction scampers up the wall and into a different tunnel. And you're led through this sort of maze-like structure into an area that opens up. It's like a large cavern, and the rat folk leading you walks up, taps on sort of a solid part of the wall, and moments later, like a shutter gets pulled to the side, and you're let into what looks like a common area. So there's a bunch of beds. There's a place where there's some rat folk eating some food. You can hear the sounds of like animals somewhere off further into the cave. And standing in the middle of this room, patiently waiting for you, is a sort of red-furred, mousy-looking rat folk.
Now,
Okay. So does it look kind of authoritative or just?
Oh yeah, she definitely looks like she's in charge. People are the rest of the rat folk in the Warren are definitely like deferential to her. And so she sort of stands up a bit taller when you come in, and sort of like does that like sniffing the air thing that rats do. Yes, you're the ones. Good. Come. My room. Come.
Wow.
already? We're returning.
and she leads you back in sort of a private little, like almost like an office space. And she's laid out some chairs that are definitely too small for some of you.
Finally.
Yeah, they're like normal sized for
Everything's coming up, Lardo.
Bellado. I imagine Pradeep probably has the most trouble because he's a little bit too short for most like normal height people, and he's definitely too tall for like halfling sized people. I guess you'd be at home in like dwarven settings. You're like a slightly too tall dwarf.
I suppose so. Yeah, I am actually. 4, 6, yeah.
And so she gestures for you to come in. Says, "Good, yes. Heard of you. Good work with the manticore and bird food as well. Bloody smilers. I hate the smilers. But yes. Redtooth." She puts out a paw.
A shake.
I incline my head.
And she says, "Straight to business then. Redtooth would like an alliance with you outsiders."
Right.
With what aims?
What sort of an
What was
alliance?
What aims of the alliance? What do you hope to achieve together?
Easy. Kill Lords of Rust. Remove Hellion. Restore what semblance of order used to be in Scrapwall. I use order very, very loosely.
Those do seem to be pretty similar goals to ours.
Absolutely.
I don't know. We could use some persuading.
If we were planning to do that anyway, what would you bring to this alliance?
The Raiders.
Yes, Redtooth's Raiders.
If you right now, we're at war with Smilers. Smilers are bad. Don't like the Smilers. Kidnap my brother. You go to the Smilers. You kill Marrow. Save my brother. Then Redtooth's Raiders. We help you.
Your brother.
Yes, Whiskey Fisk.
Whiskey Fisk. Great name. I mutter.
Help us with what?
With the removing of the Hellion.
Okay.
That doesn't
Can you
seem
be more specific or just general help?
Many of Lords of Rust are rat folk. My rat folk. We killed the Smilers. They come back.
Okay. Cool. That's good to know.
Good.
And Redtooth has other plans. Redtooth has very good plans. Redtooth.
The biggest plans.
It does indeed sound like an alliance I can get behind, but Marrow, we've heard tale of before, might not be the easiest person to kill. She's a necromancer, I hear.
Yes. Nasty folk.
Do you know of any way to beat a necromancer?
Kill them. Can't bring themselves back to life.
People bring them back to life? Can you have a pair of necromancers bringing each other back to life?
Well, I don't know.
Fair enough.
But no other necromancers, only Marrow. She walks over to get to her desk, and you see a similar map of Scrapwall. She points at the Smilers' headquarters. They have my brother. They have Whiskey Fisk in headquarters. You go get Whiskey Fisk.
What kind of defenses do they have?
Smilers' headquarters not not like ours. It's very big, very open. They have their guns. Many of them have guns. There's an ogrekin, big fellow, and the undead as well, I guess. Yes.
Fair enough.
Could you spare?
But you're very strong. Saw you fighting the Manticore. Very impressive. Saw what you did to bird food as well.
So while we're certainly strong enough to go through the front door, are there any back ways you might know of?
They definitely have ways out of scrap wall that aren't through the front door. We haven't been able to find them though. If you could find a Smiler, maybe you'd be able to get it out of them, but we haven't been able to.
Well,
Yeah.
the Inquisitor here can be pretty persuasive.
Do the Smilers often leave their base?
They don't. It's not like a live-in headquarters. Most of them live in shacks and things on the outside.
Hmm.
Okay. And how often does Marrow leave the headquarters?
She doesn't. That's why it's brilliant. You just walk right in. She's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Do you have any more details on these undead we might face?
Marrow is interesting. Very interesting. Likes to create what's the
Amalgamation.
amalgamations. She takes the dead and she sticks like chainsaws on them.
What?
Oh,
Oh dear.
I can only commend the inventive nature, but it does sound unfortunate for us.
Yes.
Hmm.
That's okay, guys. We can take them. I don't care. And if we are to die, then I would rather die with a chainsaw as an arm than any other way, to be honest. So, you know what? Mum, we accept. Yeah, super hype. Let's do this. All right, go on, guys.
Yeah. She comes over and she like grabs your hand in like two paws and it's like yes, you go and kill.
It's kind of fiery looking Radit's eyes as he stares at Redtooth and then
If
just
we do-
leaves.
If we do find the back entrance, would you be able to cause some sort of distraction at the front entrance?
No, not enough numbers. Too many defections. Need the Smilers. Smilers gone first.
Okay.
It's okay, guys. There's a front door.
Can't risk more of them.
That's fine. That's fine. There's a front door. We can do it.
What's the status of your brother? Is he a hostage? Would a frontal assault endanger him?
No, I don't know. I got kidnapped in the night. Haven't heard anything.
I
Just
No demands?
no. Marrow not the type to make demands. She tends to just cut things up.
Do we
She-
know
she-
how many people
she looks-
actually saw us come in here? If we then attack, are they going to assume we're here to rescue the brother, or are they going to think that we're just attacking them because we hate them? 'Cause if so, if it's the second, he's reasonably safe as a hostage. He's got no links to us.
I have no idea how you'd be able to know that, given you've only been in here for like a few minutes.
Yeah. Radit steps back in and says, wait, hold on. So if she never leaves the headquarters, does she get the Smilers to bring her the mechanical equipment to attach to these dead bodies?
Yes.
You have a gun, you use it.
I suppose so. Smilers are messed up. All right. We know what to do. I'm ready to
Should
go.
we locate one of the Smilers and interrogate them. They might be resistant to pain, though. Gavin just says with a thoughtful look on his face.
Haven't we
You
already
know.
interrogated a Smiler in the past?
Gone
Yes.
quite a fruit.
There was the Smilers in the fort. They seemed
Not very
reticent
cooperative.
to normal
And Bird
interrogation
himself.
methods.
Hmm. Yes. So, if that's the case,
Does your
then-
brother have any distinguishing features which we might identify him?
He's a rat. He's darker than me. More brown than red. Short nose. And he's got big whiskers.
Big whiskers. Got it.
Hence the whiskey fisk.
Ah, I get it now. I was thinking, never mind.
very well.
You have shown great intelligence in asking for assistance, and we will do our best to assist you, as you will do for us later on, I assume. Then I guess
Cool.
bow and leave, unless anyone's got anything else.
I can't think of any more questions.
I'm already out the door.
First.
It's all good.
Okay. So do you head straight to the Smilers headquarters then?
Well, if
I
we're
suppose
hoping
so.
to kidnap one, we might want to do sort of a bit more back alley
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Do we know where we're likely to
Oh, are
find
we?
our own Smiler?
I mean, they're all going to be around like their own territory, which is up in like that top northwest corner.
Do we want to head over there and try and grab a Smiler?
Will
Well,
probably attract quite a lot of attention just entering there, though. So we might
Yeah.
have to do it in some
It's also
stealthy
quite
way.
open from this map. I'm not sure if we could do it subtly, just grabbing.
Yeah.
I can disguise myself as a Smiler pretty easily.
Can you?
I've got disguise self.
That's not going to help you cut your own lips off.
Can I not? I thought made me look like that. Am I being an idiot? I'm misinterpreting the spell. The spell's gone.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the
So
wrong
that's your
tabs.
fetch thing, isn't it?
Disguise self. So, you make yourself, including clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment, look different. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, thin or fat, or in between. Cannot change your creature type, although you can appear as another subtype. Otherwise, the extent of the apparent change is up to you. Or you could add or obscure a minor feature or look like an entirely different person. So having no lips is more than a minor feature.
Okay. But surely it's as minor as being short or tall. Surely.
Mm,
Uh,
I still don't think it's quite that extreme. I mean, you could try it, and you can roll the disguise checks.
Hmm.
yeah, it probably
just-
helps, but
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that can help with doing this kind of thing, but it doesn't just give you an unbreakable disguise.
Okay.
It's not like casting alter self.
Okay.
If you wanted to be tricksy, we could disguise ourselves as the Steel Hawks and create sort of tension there, but I'm not sure if that's what we're sort of aiming for. But it's something we could do.
I also
But
guess
we're trying
that
to build our own legend. Oh, sorry?
it takes more than just the type of healing magic that we have to regrow someone's lips.
Oh no.
Yeah, that would be.
Gavin leading the way.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
That'd be
foul.
dedication.
It's a little bit more than a light wound.
Okay. I guess it would take regenerate or something.
Hmm.
Get
Which
cybernetic.
is like a
next.
9th level spell, which I think is a bit crazy. The ability to grow back an arm is a 9th level spell.
Okay, so
Okay.
maybe that's out of the question.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, I don't think we have like the necessary subtlety to kidnap a Smiler.
Nah.
And then the question is like, is it even possible to get that kind of information out of them?
Yeah, they seem quite resistant to pain, at least.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
they are very, very loyal as well.
All right, then. So if we're not doing subtle, we've got nice or aggressive left as approaches.
Aggressive.
Ice is going to work.
We could just try being stealthy as far as we can.
That's not a bad idea, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And then be less stealthy when we stop being able to be stealthy.
Stealthy isn't like something that's really. I don't think it's something that's always on the table for your party, given that you have an enormous celestial lion following you around.
Oh, yes.
I can make it invisible for 5 minutes.
An invisible lion would be amazing.
I just love to get into their headquarters and then the invisibility spell
Surprise.
wears off. It's just a massive lion appears. That'll be
Might take a
awesome.
bit more than 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, true.
So you've got sort of piles of junk. Could we try and take the high ground and scout out the positions and come up with a plan of approach or something like that?
I think you've already tried before to climb around all the junk and not been very successful at it.
That was definitely true.
Wasn't one of our helmets some sort of a zoom helmet? Could we just go for a high ground and at least get a layout of the place from afar?
Yeah, you can definitely take a look at it from afar.
Yeah, and was it my Robocop helmet or the other helmet that gave?
No, your
zooming?
Robocop helmet is a proximity helmet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my goggles which zoom the
Okay.
mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something you can do.
Just act casual and pretend that we're not scouting out the place while we scout out the
Yeah.
place. All right.
Yeah. Why don't you give me a perception check, Lardo?
Okie dokie. See if I can find it. That place, that's good. Perception is on 22.
Okay. So you find sort of an area to have a look at where you think this headquarters is. You see within the junk, sort of embedded in the junk, a very large like glaucite wall, just like smooth metal. There's very prominent double doors on the front, and there's like a raised like patio type thing with some stairs going up it, and then there's like a rough cloth awning over the front of this building, but that's all you can see from a distance. It doesn't look like there's any guards standing around outside, and for the most part, the Smilers are all off in their own, doing their own thing at the moment.
That can only be good. So,
Charge?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can just do that by yourself.
Weekly Overwatch reference. Yeah, cool. All right. So, I mean,
Yeah,
Radit is just saying, let's just go. Let's right there. Let's just Kick ass.
Okay.
I'm not sure I've got any better plans.
I'll be just checking how. Well,
Yeah,
we've
if
heard
there's
tale of secret doors. Do we want to look for them at least?
How would we look for a secret door?
I guess we would have to
By
leave
spending a lot of time.
All right, then. I'm guessing that's not happening. All right.
Can we use lion sensors to look for it?
Yeah, if he wants to spend a lot of time.
Oh.
So this is what I was just looking up for Technomancy, see if I could use that to find.
just for fun, I'll cast Sift a few times in this area because it's a spell, and I can essentially do the equivalent of, I think, like a thorough search, but with a minus to it.
Okay.
I'll just click the
I
buttons.
don't think you find anything by sifting through
Okay.
sifting through the junk here.
Right, how about this for an idea? We knock on the front door.
I wasn't even
Yeah.
going to knock, but okay.
So you can see from here, like the doors look quite heavy, and there's no handles or anything on them.
Okay, I'm guessing they're not. Are they sophisticated enough to have like pressure sensors or anything like that?
They
the outside?
definitely look like the sliding doors that you found in the caves under
Yeah,
Under,
torch.
under Torch. But you know, it's impossible to tell if they have power.
Right.
Can we try and wave one of our cards at them and see what happens?
I mean, you could.
See,
You have to walk up to the door first.
it seems likely that there's some sort of proximity sensor here, which will trigger things happening when we get close.
So should we look for traps? Let's look for traps.
That's a good idea,
I
actually.
was thinking about that.
Yeah, you can do that.
Let's look for
Yeah.
traps. 22 again.
Okay, so right above the door, there is it's actually quite obvious now you're close enough to see and you're like underneath the awning.
Bucket.
There's a, see how this is described. So it's what appears to be a tube-shaped device fitted with a red crystal extending from the tip.
Right. What?
Does that sound like
And there's various like scorch marks across the deck.
Okay.
that sounds like the description of my Inferno pistol.
Right.
So it's some sort of a
Who's got the
laser
same
turret.
Is there just one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, can I do knowledge engineering to identify that thing?
Yeah.
Do I want to roll or take 10 on it? Because it's a thing I can do now. Let's roll for some fun. 17. Should have taken 10.
I'm not sure what the DC on that will be. Give me a second. Equipment. Technological equipment. Where is that? Technological gear. This is not what I want. This is... Where are the technological weapons? Why is this such a difficult thing to find?
Yeah, they're under some layers of things.
Yeah. Where is it? Technological equipment.
Well, let me see technology.
Technological weapons. And of course they don't actually have the craft DCs.
Helpful.
Very helpful. No, they do have them. That's good. Let's find this thing.
I think it's probably
You do not identify this thing.
okay.
So
It's definitely technological, but you don't know what it is.
Can I throw a stone underneath it and see what
Go
happens?
for it.
before you do that, I can cast resist energy,
That would be nice.
which gives one of us 10 points of resistance to one energy type, probably fire, in this situation. I could do it 3 times today, so the question is, do the rest of us want to go for cover while one of us goes there?
I'm okay with that cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cover sounds nice.
Yeah.
So essentially, the rest of us go away from the firing arc of that thing, and one of us has resist energy cast on them, and they go faff around the crystal.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
I mean,
It seems
that would
like
be-
the stone would be a better option though for now, and then if that
Yeah,
doesn't work,
but
then we can try this.
If the laser starts firing at us once the stone is thrown,
actually, that's a question. Do I see? Does it look sort of jointed in any way, or can it
Oh
only
yeah,
fire in one?
yeah.
Okay.
There's like a mechanical like limb.
Okay, it's turreted.
Okay, so
We might not want to
Alright.
start it off.
Okay, well, is there a way we can actually like attack it such that it's defunct?
and probably just shoot at it.
Yeah.
So,
Assuming
well, we don't
Yeah.
know what triggers it yet. So my perception check found that. Does it also include looking for a trigger mechanism for that, or can I do another to look for a trigger mechanism?
No, so looking for like trigger mechanisms and stuff like that is generally, I guess you can tell. No, you can't because your knowledge engineering was crap.
Yes.
No idea.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Should have taken 10. Should have taken 20. What's the
Alright.
law master am I?
That's
Alright.
okay. All right. So our
Alright.
options are stone, resist energy, or attack the gun, or
So
laser,
how
or whatever
high
it
up
is.
the gun?
Good question.
But about 15 feet.
Alright, so I can't like tinker with it. Sure.
The thing is, if we throw the stone or whatever and it does set off, then people will probably be aware of our existence.
Yeah.
So that could be problematic. But I mean, Radit thinks this is the best thing we can do at this point.
which is the best thing? The chucking a stone, attacking the gun, or
Yeah,
well,
so someone make a decision.
throw a stone at the gun, I was going to say.
Okay.
no,
nothing
that's foolish.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
most likely this gun will start shooting at us once we bend whoever's grating us at the door.
Yes.
What about... Okay. Scrabble's a tip, yes? Are there any dead bodies around?
Okay.
Not in the immediate vicinity.
Fair enough. It's not that kind of a tip. Okay.
No. No, if there are dead bodies around, Marrow probably scoops them up pretty quickly.
Fair enough. Okay. I mean, maybe we just need something bigger than a stone. Maybe we...
I mean, there's always the option of standing on the platform, and I think we can trigger the thing if that's what you're trying to do. But I mean,
Yeah.
why
I
would
mean,
you want to?
Hmm.
You're trying to-
I guess cause a distraction if it's just one laser, because then if it's aiming at something already, then we can probably go around it. But I don't know what the radius of the beam is.
I have 17 knowledges of how strong the beam is, and I know nothing.
So I think we still do need to try and test it out. So I think
I think someone needs to make a decision. I
Get
think you're the
something
most
big.
indecisive group of Pathfinder characters I've ever had to play.
Yeah.
Okay,
Someone decide to do something.
how about
For the love of God.
So it might require diplomacy in case talking happens. So how about Lardo? I cast resist energy on you and go there.
Well, I suppose I did say I tried knocking on the door, so why not? This is...
Okay, I'll go cast
Okay.
resist energy on Lard.
okay.
Okay.
You.
Fair enough.
Now he resists 10 fire for 50 minutes.
Sure.
And I
I will
inch,
stand behind you about 10 feet while you do it, if that's any consolation.
I move forward.
Okay.
Has anything happened yet?
Okay, stop there.
Okay.
You get shot.
Yeah.
So 16 and 13 on touch.
They on touch, the 13 misses, but 16 hits, I think.
Okay, you take 8 fire damage each time, but you resist it.
Yay!
Okay, so you can now you can do something.
All right, so we're not rolling initiative. I can do a thing, right?
Well, you can do about a thing that is a turn, but
Damn, I didn't have any intelligent plan beyond.
Should we just? All right. Was it like a burst fire or was it a beam?
no, it was a burst fire.
Okay. Well, in that case, should all of us go because it can't shoot all of us at once?
Very true.
All right, I think maybe if I'm feeling resistant to it, I'll just take out my EMP pistol and shoot the bastard.
Yeah. That
Okay.
works.
Make an attack roll.
So it's close enough for point blank shot, right?
Yeah.
Right. Wow!
You miss.
Wow!
So it's going to shoot you again. It misfires. Oh well, it glitches. Sorry. So let me. I've
Okay,
got
let's
to roll a
go in, guys.
1d2.
It's going to destroy
It does glitch.
Yes.
Find a time one.
Actually, did Larder's
Time
gun
one
glitch as well?
glitches.
Mine isn't time.
Is it time one?
No.
No, yeah, then yours is fine.
Okay.
Let's roll a D100. 84.
That's more effective.
Is big number good or
No,
bad?
it functions normally.
Damn it.
Which means it just misses anyway.
All right.
So then the second shot. That is so close to a crit. But
But it
it's
isn't.
not. You take no damage.
Yay! Thanks for energy protection.
Yeah.
Shout for that.
I guess
So
the
this
rest
thing
of
is
us.
firing at me. Is anyone gonna do anything, or is it just gonna be my solo battle? He's got
I'm,
things
I'm,
full of
I'm
faith.
kind of tempted to not get its attention.
Yeah.
Well, can,
Yeah, so it's
okay,
just
hold
like
on.
it's like this mechanical arm, and it's pointing towards you, and it's just firing like little bursts.
I'm going to stand back.
I have a composite longbow.
Yeah.
I will-
Can I try and
All right.
cross it from my distance? Away.
Could.
All right, never mind. I've got this, guys. Let me try this again. I'm sure this time it'll be fine. I'm gonna activate
If you
luck.
fuck it up again, I'm coming to help you with my crossbow of shitness.
I'm not going to do anything because I don't want to get shot by the laser gun.
Yeah, I think in this situation, just me tanking it and actually hitting the thing would do well enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair
And
enough.
Sorry,
I
my
have,
things are
have
reloaded
50,
because I
50 minutes to kill it.
I mean, if I hit it, it should do 2d6 and more and stuff. But
Yeah.
I reloaded with page. It didn't actually reload. All right, there we go. Let's see. Hit the thing.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it. How much HP do weapons normally have? Yes. I'm gonna say it's not broken yet. I think weapons normally have like 10 HP.
Oh.
Okay.
And this thing is gonna have some kind of hardness in it as well.
That's
I thought they were broken
Um,
at half HP.
Yeah, but it can still attack.
Okay.
It just takes penalties.
I haven't gained any sort of additional knowledge from engaging it, have I?
No, you haven't. Well, you know, it's definitely tracking you as you're moving.
Okay.
You take no damage.
Yay!
cool.
This is the most exciting fight I've ever had. Let's shoot it again.
Thing.
Okay, it breaks.
Yay!
Hey.
Yay.
Nice one.
And it only had 2 shots left anyway.
Cool.
Well, I feel good about myself.
Absolutely. Let's go, guys. I put the bow away, even though I never fired it.
So-
And
Could I stand on someone's shoulders and retrieve the gun?
You could, but it's now basically worthless.
But
Did it
you've
have
got
any
like
ammo
repair
left?
things. Ammo doesn't work like that. It's within the capacity thing.
You can't
Yeah.
salvage it.
No, yeah, this thing was barely functioning anyway, and you just fucked it up beyond belief.
Well, it's an interesting piece, so if I could retrieve it, I'm sure I would want to.
Yeah, you could try to.
Okay. Can someone give me a boost here?
Yeah, all right. Is
Alright,
that
do I need
strength?
to roll anything, or do I?
Like Cassie plus Laro is not 15 feet.
It's true.
totem pole.
What if
Right.
we enlarged Lardo?
No, it's still not 15 feet, I don't think.
What if I enlarged myself and lifted him?
Do we want the
Um,
broken gun that bad?
I don't know, do you?
It's a trophy of my mighty victory. You saw it with your assistance. We're now one step closer to the door. Our next greatest enemy. What more will we face today?
At this point, I just try and walk in, I think.
Okay, so the door is just a big like metal double door. You try it you try it once and it's like sealed. It's also incredibly heavy. So you could give me a strength check if you just want to try and like force it open.
I would like to do that.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you pull it a little bit, and then you feel, and you can see just on the inside that there's like chains wrapped around like handles inside the door, and then you sort of lose your grip and it closes again
Right.
Why did it close again?
because he lost his grip
The
because he failed his test.
Yeah, but doesn't the opening he's already done stay?
No,
Okay.
Well, now it's chained shut, so it would probably.
Oh, you're putting against the change we've got you.
well, and there's also like these doors are designed like these are spaceship doors that are meant to close in emergencies.
Okay.
So when there's no power, they force themselves shut.
Makes sense.
All right.
So chains, it's unlikely we're going to get any sort of
So maybe
unlocking.
we should.
So what's
Yeah.
the rest of the wall done out of? Because the door seems to be the strongest part here.
No, it's all the same material.
Okay.
On the hour, by the way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should take a break and then you guys can try and defeat a door.
What?
So we will be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Cool. Bye.
Clearly been playing too much Zelda because my immediate response is square shaped bomb.